If you were diagnosed with ADHD as an adult, you probably know what it means to mask. But what happens when you try to take that mask off?
So I wanted to talk to you guys today about how unmasking changes everything, how it's terrifying but necessary.
Masking is when you hide your natural behaviours to fit in, stay safe, or be liked. For ADHD adults, this can mean overcorrecting, faking calm, suppressing impulses, forcing eye contact, and hypermanaging time.
There is a hidden cost to masking, and it does impact your mental health. Sometimes you feel disconnected when you're around a group of people. You feel like you're alone even though you're surrounded by people. People you're with don't get to know the real you. You feel disconnected from them because you actually don't have a real connection, and your friendships and relationships might feel less genuine for that reason.
I was 28 when I was diagnosed with ADHD. Until then, I thought I just sucked at being an adult. I overachieved at work, and I'd crash at home. I mirrored everyone I thought was interesting, and I was exhausted and confused all the time as a result. It didn't take me long to realise something was wrong, but I just kept going, because it made life easy just to mask. And then once I got my ADHD diagnosis, I sort of noticed myself unmasking in a natural way.
I've been unmasking over the last few months, maybe a few years, without realising it. And one of the first things I notice is that I feel really, really free when I begin to unmask. One of the best kind of feelings when you're being yourself, your true authentic self, and you're not wearing your mark, and someone responds positively towards you, that's like the warmest, fuzziest, free feeling you could ever get.
Unmasking isn't easy. It's not instant either. It's pretty messy. You might feel guilty, selfish, or too much, but it is liberating. For me, it looked like saying no more and letting myself stim and unlearning perfectionism.
It is terrifying though, because you often feel people are going to judge you. You think, especially if you've been masking for decades, you think my friends aren't going to like who I really am on the inside, or they're going to think I'm weird or strange. My tip for that is begin by unmasking in front of people you really trust and who make you feel good and who are uplifting towards you. Start by unmasking around someone you really trust and someone you really love and someone who's kind to you, because there's nothing worse than having someone negative in your life reject your unmasking phase in its early stages. And I've had some negative reactions to my unmasked self and caught me off guard. It takes a lot of work to get to that point of self-confidence and being comfortable with who you are, but you will get there. So you'll get anxious about how people react, but you'll realize the people that react negatively, you don't actually want them in your life anyway. You want good, uplifting, meaningful relationships. If you're looking to start a journey of self-improvement, it's really important to unmask. Otherwise, all you're doing is improving a version of yourself that's not truly you.
If you're starting to unmask, just remember to go slow and be gentle. You're not doing it wrong, and I don't really think there is a wrong way to do it, just what feels right to you. Find people who accept the real you, even if you're still figuring out who that is. There are heaps of resources out there to help you go through this journey. What really helped me was therapy, but also finding ADHD communities. There are so many out there. And if this is you, just remember you're not broken. You were just hidden. And now you're unfolding and you get to be who you really are. And that's really exciting. And if this resonated, hit like or drop a comment. I'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching.